Shame is a social construct, so it's formed by the people around us and what they collectively decide to be shameful or not. So an example is if you come from a family where meritocracy is very much valued. Maybe your parents work extremely hard for what they have, so laziness or failure would be generally frowned upon and can constitute as part of what will be shameful in that kind of household. And in the same line, if you come from a family where social capital is a thing, your daddy that knows another person is how you get opportunities, or if it is through connections or through affiliations and all of that. If you do not have friends or relationships, people that are in high esteems of society, it can be considered shameful. In the same vein can be age comparisons. If you find yourself maybe in school, how people in different classes were kind of expected to have a level of knowledge. So if you're in year 11 and you're expected to be as intelligent to a certain level as your peers and you are not, that means it's started as shameful for people that would want to judge you. It made me really think, particularly for recent immigrants, like there's a certain part where you either come in and you are coming into a class where you're meeting people 2 years younger than you. And I think what I've really learned from that journey and listening to other people talk about how shameful it can be for them is realizing that shamefulness or experiencing shame is very optional because it's a social construct. So if you deem it as important, you would experience a high level of the shame compared to if you deem it as non-important. So a huge thing that helped me when I was navigating that season of my life was when I was in college and I was still older than my peers. I found it really helpful as an advantage, to be honest. I was shameful at first, but I genuinely did not care. Even though my age was disclosed, I genuinely did not care because I was able to think faster and use the fact that I knew why I was here to my advantage. I didn't care about making friends. I didn't care about, those little things that might be a huge factor in that kind of forming season of that age. So if you were 16 or something, craving connections would be very important to you and all of that good stuff. But because I had surpassed that, I was able to focus more on my key priorities, being in class, and the other social connections and other parts of it. So shame is optional and you can pick as to whether you want to feel shameful or not, or you can decenter it and get your focus on the goal.